When you think of haunted dolls, the image that likely springs to mind is that of an old porcelain Victorian doll with glassy eyes and an eerie smile. The kind of doll you'd expect to find tucked away in an antique shop, staring at you from a dusty shelf. However, there's one haunted doll that shatters that image. And at S1 you might find in any child's toy box, a Disney-esque frozen Elsa doll, gifted during Christmas 2013 in the Houston area. This Elsa doll seemed like any other toy that a young child would adore, with its sparkling blue gown, platinum blonde hair, and a smiling face. The doll was a beloved addition to a child's collection, but as time passed, strange things started happening around the doll, things that couldn't easily be explained. The first signs of the doll's unusual behavior began with odd sounds. The Elsa doll was supposed to be a simple, silent figurine, but it started speaking on its own. At first, it would utter a few words, "Let it go," the famous line from the movie. But before long, the doll would speak out of nowhere, even when no one was around to trigger its voice box. It wasn't just the speaking that unnerved the family. It was the way the voice sounded. The words came out in a distorted, almost robotic manner, unlike the cheerful, familiar voice of the character Elsa from the movie. As the days passed, the phenomenon escalated. The doll would sometimes change positions in the room, even though it had been left in a specific spot. Family members would find it sitting upright, facing a different direction, or sometimes even standing something that should have been physically impossible for a doll that could barely balance on its own. One particularly unsettling occurrence happened when the doll began to randomly sing "Let It Go," not just once, but over and over again. The repetitive song played at odd hours, often late at night, when no one had touched the toy. The chilling part was that the song seemed to be coming from the doll itself. But the battery compartment was tightly sealed, and there was no logical explanation for how it was still working. The family attempted to disregard these strange events, attributing them to a faulty mechanism or perhaps a child's playful antics. But as time went on, the occurrences became more difficult to ignore. They began to feel that something was wrong, something unexplainable. It was as if the doll had a mind of its own, an unsettling presence that loomed in the background. News of the haunted Elsa doll quickly spread through local media. The story caught the attention of paranormal enthusiasts, who were fascinated by the idea of a seemingly innocent children's toy harboring such dark and unexplained behavior. Was it just a malfunctioning toy, or did the doll harbor something far more sinister? Despite the controversy, the family decided to part ways with the doll, feeling it was no longer safe to have it around. The Elsa doll, once a beloved Christmas gift, was carefully placed away, its eerie voice and unsettling movements forever etched in the memories of those who witnessed its strange behavior. To many, the story of the haunted Elsa doll serves as a chilling reminder that not all possessions need to be old and worn to be creepy. Sometimes the most modern and innocent-looking items can become vessels for the unexplained. And as for the doll, it remains a silent, perhaps sinister presence, tucked away in a box, waiting to be discovered. Who knows what other secrets it holds, or what other unsettling tales it could tell if it could speak. Do you believe in haunted dolls or objects? Have you ever experienced anything paranormal? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more spine-chilling stories. Thanks for watching.